Howdy. Against all odds, making videos. Mountainwater. I think the Alps and many other, almost all other mountains are created by electricity. Electricity plays a huge role, and I think that every glacier carrying mountain is a volcano. It's just erupting very gently in form of a glacier, but there is fluctuations in their cycles. There might be coming up hot water once then, and even more stuff. And I just stumbled across some news. Fire on a glacier 3000. The great destruction. Now the manager of the burning restaurant speaks. The Glacier 3000 mountain station caught fire early Monday morning. According to CEO Bernard Channen, it must now be carefully checked whether the cable car was damaged. Check it out. There's a fire on top of a glacier. Yeah, you should not laugh. I know. This won't go to the right direction. Now maybe we get, yes. But that's a little bit hard to navigate on this page, and it's Google translated, so there are funny sentences. A fire broke out in the Botta mountain on Monday night. That's what it is about. A fire broke out in the Botta restaurant at top of the Glacier 3000 facility on Monday night. It is still unclear to what extent the technical systems of the cable car are affected. Glacier 3000 CEO Bernard Channen is particularly pleased that no employees were injured. The Bottom Mountain restaurant on top of the Glacier 3000 facility was destroyed by a fire on Monday night. The extinguishing work continues and is difficult. The emergency services can only fight the fire from the air. The extent to which the technical systems of the cable car are also affected is currently clarified. Bernard Channen, CEO of Glacier 3000, was informed about the fire shortly before 4:30 a.m. The incident is, of course, tragic. First of all, I was concerned about my employees who might be in this mountain station. He says to 20 minutes, which is the page we're on. I'm all the more relieved that there are no personal injuries. The cable car is currently running. According to Channen, the third and fourth floor of the restaurant building with the restaurant and the self-service restaurant are particularly affected by the fire. The interior was badly damaged, but the structure is still there. It looks much better in the lower part with the cable car. The cable car is currently running. At first glance, it doesn't look as if it was badly damaged, says Channen. However, this must be now carefully examined, as well as the question of whether the load-bearing capacity of the building is still guaranteed. It is now important not to rush into anything. The safety of our employees and our guests is our top priority. It is uncertain when the facility will reopen. Several helicopters in action. In the morning, a Rega helicopter was in action, as confirmed by the Vaud Canton police, when asked for 20 minutes. Do you got 20 minutes? No, we got a fire to distinguish. It transports emergency services and material to the summit. In the early afternoon, the fire is still burning, says police spokesman Julien Allard. So the extinguishing work is still going on. 2 helicopters from Air Glaciers and 1 from Swiss Helicopter AG are currently involved in extinguishing the fire. According to Allard, 2 of them with rotations to Redouze. Redouze? Yeah, that's probably a mix of languages, which is around 500 meters from the restaurant. Hence, there is a glacier, there is a restaurant and a station, and the restaurant burned down. It is on top of a glacier, and 500 meters from there is a lake I haven't checked out the situation there. I'll probably do it later. As Allah says, despite the dry summer, there is enough water to extinguish the fire. I claimed many times that many of the lakes on top of those mountains from where glaciers start to grow, if they are in permafrost environment, they are fed from below, partially also, of course, by melting water, but also from below, which is very important. Despite the dry summer, there is enough water to extinguish the fire. Yeah, it doesn't tell if it's lower than usual or is there like almost like the same water amount there in the lake. This they don't tell. But I think they need quite much water. But I don't know how big the lake is or whatsoever. Haven't checked out the situation as I said. The third helicopter transport firefighters and material needed for the operation to the top. Police are looking for witnesses. Yeah, who is watching this kind of facility in the middle of the night? You cannot see anything, it's dark. And it's far away. It's on top of a mountain. The cantonal police of Wu is currently recommending not to approach the site, i.e., not to hike to the summit. She, the police, she is looking also for witnesses. Now, that's interesting. Activate the burn push now. Yeah, Bern. Bern, capital of Switzerland. Bern? Bern. Yeah. Bern. That's really sketchy to use. Yeah, that looks very interesting. There's a fire on top of a glacier, and the picture just doesn't stay. Yeah, check this out. Yeah, let's see how long it still takes, or I think it's getting released, my Mountainwater paper. And I think this fire might be ignited by electricity. Some circuit burst or whatsoever, because probably there has been an electrical surge on top of a mountain since charge accumulates on peaks and stuff like that. And the lake, or the glacier, or both. No, for sure they have their own electrical field and circuitry and stuff like that. So I'm really interested into what was the reason why there is a fire on top of a mountain, on top of a glacier. A sudden peak of energy rising up there made a fire. Yeah, this sucks. Is that the station? That's a fulgurite. Yeah, I got to check this out on Google Earth, but let's see when there's time. Check it out, there's a halo in the clouds from top. But anyway, thanks.